happy Friday. Today is the 8th of September. If you are new to my channel, I do my weigh-ins on a Friday, so this video is going to be a weigh-in video as well as a little overview of how I've got on this week on my weight loss, wellness, fitness journey. So I think I'll start off by talking about my exercise this week. I think I've done really good so far. Every single day I have been to the gym, and like I mentioned in my previous video, I still have a lot of the goals that I set out in August, which were to complete my Apple Ring activities, which is a 40-minute move goal, a 10, or I always forget, I don't know how, I cannot retain the information. I look at it every day, but still I just can't remember. But yeah, I think it's 45 minutes move goal, 10-hour stand goal, and a calorie sort of, I think they call it move, but I believe it's calories burnt, and I believe that is something like 900. I will just insert it here. As I say, it's really hot. It's ridiculously hot at the moment, so I think that is not helping.
Too hot.
Too hot. It's far too hot. So yeah, I don't think that's helping with the whole brain functioning. But I will insert it here. And yeah, I've been to the gym every day since my last video, which I think was last Friday. And I've been doing similar kind of things, getting there and doing like a treadmill sort of intervals of uphill walking, a little bit jogging, running, and then some resistance stuff. And then this week I did actually start using the sort of step machine, whatever the right terminology is for that. But I have noticed over the last week my sort of energy when I've been at the gym has really dropped. It's like I do really want to work out really hard and really go for it, but there's been a couple of occasions where I felt like really lightheaded and dizzy, and I think that's a combination of probably just being a little bit more cautious of my calories and making sure I'm monitoring them properly, and being super aware of wanting to lose weight. So I feel like that has reduced a lot of my hunger. So my body is adapting to the lower calories, and obviously it's very warm at the moment, so I think there's a few contributing factors to that, but I'll get onto that when I'm talking about my food. So I haven't been able to sort of like work out as sort of intensely as I've been wanting to, but I have certainly been meeting my exercise goals and what have you. So I've been doing that, and then I've also still been very much enjoying swimming, so that's been great. And then I'm also still doing my 10,000 step goal, which I set out at the start of August with Laura, and I'm so glad I did, because this is one thing that is really helping me. Like I've mentioned before, it's like a goal that I've got that keeps me sort of active throughout the whole of the day. So I might go to the gym and then get home and sort of like not consider moving, whereas with my 10,000 steps, sometimes it'll get towards the end of the day and I'll think, right, I've better go on a little walk now, or just get up and be moving. So that's really good, and it's definitely becoming more of an inherent sort of goal rather than something I'm having to push myself to do. Yeah, really enjoyed working out this week. I will insert my Apple activity log calendar here so that you can see. I'm pretty certain it's 6 weeks consistently that I have now closed the rings, and like I mentioned before, it's not just meeting the goals. Sometimes it's like, for instance, my exercise goal is 45 minutes, and a lot of the time I've been doing way over that, like double or triple. So yeah, really pleased. And I'm certainly now in the headset where going to the gym is something that I really want to do. It's not, I don't think, I'm not having to push myself to do it, which was something I was really looking forward to getting it, making it more of just a daily routine and it becoming this ingrained habit rather than having to sort of like overly motivate myself or what have you. It's kind of something now where if I don't go, I would feel like something isn't quite right within my day. So that's really good. Going to the gym or working out, moving, is certainly something that I need to do for my lifestyle in order to feel my best, which part of this journey is about that. It's not just about the weight loss, it's about sort of feeling good and having sort of more better days than bad days, and it definitely helps. So yeah, super happy with that. So moving on to food then, I've obviously slightly touched on it. I have been sort of just on or under my calorie goal, weight loss calorie goal, that is, so far this week, and I feel like I might, going into next week, I might up it slightly by 100 calories, just because I am now sort of really enjoying the gym and really enjoying working out. I do think I need to be giving myself a little bit more energy, just to sustain that extra sort of activity level, and see how there's a fly buzzing around that's going to really distract me, but I'll try not be distracted by it. Yeah, so I feel like going into next week I might up it by 100 calories. I haven't fully decided on that yet. I might just see how I get on over the weekend, and maybe have a higher calorie sort of Sunday or Saturday, and just see and just monitor it and see if the sort of dizziness subsides. I have been on my period this week, and I think that teamed with having a virus and the hot weather we're having at the moment is probably more so the reasons why I've been feeling a little bit spacey. But yeah, I'm just gonna monitor that. I am definitely towards the back end of this illness now, thankfully. I'm not feeling as bad. The only sort of symptoms I seem to have now is a bit of a cough here and there, so that's good. And this week my sort of normal sort of lifestyle has changed somewhat, because Jim has been away this week on a long distance bike ride, which we briefly mentioned. I think I briefly mentioned at some point, but yeah, he has completed that. But that means he's been out of the house since Monday, and I went and picked him up yesterday. So that's been been quite a lot different in terms of like what I've been eating and my eating habits. I've definitely eaten sort of less, just because I've been like cooking for myself. So I feel like I've got home from work and I had different meals. So I'm trying to remember. One evening I just had a couple of new potatoes with a tin of tuna and some like cucumber, which isn't the normal sort of thing I had, but I did really enjoy it, and I'm noticing that I can have much smaller portions and feel okay with that, which is good. For my work lunch, so basically what I did on Monday, I sort of planned ahead a little bit and boiled a full pack of new potatoes, and then I took some to work with me. I think for the first day I had boiled potatoes with some boiled eggs and salad, which was really nice. And then obviously for tea I had it with some tuna, and then the next day I took some tuna and some potatoes to work. I feel like I'm that guy with the fish and the rice cakes at the moment. But yeah, so I feel like I've been really good as far as sort of food choices have been concerned. And I have a newfound love of a brand of bread. So in Sainsbury's they do a sourdough, a wholemeal sourdough, and it's really yummy. And yeah, I've had that a couple of times this week and really enjoyed it. So super good as far as exercise and movement is concerned. And then also I think I've done pretty well where food and tracking is concerned. I have tracked every day, I have tracked accurately, and I have made good food choices. So yeah, I think, I'm not sure if I've got anything that I could have maybe done any better. Maybe the only thing is making sure I do eat up to my calorie goal, because there have been a couple of days where I haven't quite met it, and I think teamed with the fact that I'm now sort of working out and I have all these workout challenges, I need to make sure that I'm definitely getting at least my losing weight calories and not below. Another thing that I'm doing this week is the fitness challenge with gym. I believe we started it on Monday and it ends on Monday, so we are 4 days in. I'm currently on 515 points today, which is pretty good. I'm going to try and meet 600. So far, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I met 600, and of course Jim did, because he was cycling a gazillion miles a day. So yeah, we'll see how I get on with that. But that's another thing that really pushes me, because when I go to the gym I have to think, okay, I've got to get my 600, not only do I have to meet those apple ring activities, I have to go like percentages above that to get the 600 to obviously have any chance of winning. So that's a great motivation. So yeah, I think I've done pretty well in terms of my mood and how I'm feeling so much better. It's so strange how you can feel a certain way and then within sort of like a week or so you feel completely different. So if anybody is struggling with your moods at the moment, I'd definitely say time. It's just one of those things where it's just a bad day or a bad couple of days. It's not going to last forever. Just hang in there and you will soon feel a lot better. But yeah, I'm going to move on to my weigh-in now. So I will just bring up my scales. So last week, which was the 1st of September, I weighed in at 14 stone 13.4, and this week I have weighed in at 14 stone 11, which is a loss of 2.4 pounds, and I am super chuffed with that. I think given the fact that I've been on my period this week, I was a little bit concerned that that was going to play havoc with my weigh-in, but thankfully it hasn't. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. So my overall loss is 1 stone 2 pound 2.4 pounds. So I will pop that all up on screen so you can see. So yeah, really happy with that. Going through September, I'm trying to sort of like set myself the challenge of having a minimum of £2 per week, which is ambitious, especially for myself, because I do have to work extremely hard to see any sort of loss. So it is ambitious, but you shoot for the moon and all that good stuff. And going into next week then, I am definitely going to stick to my 10,000 step goal, stick to my closing my apple ring activity rings, and probably do another competition with Jim, because I find that really pushes me. And then in terms of food, I'm just going to continue tracking. For anybody who doesn't know, I use the NutriCheck app to track and log my calorie intake. So yeah, just keep doing that, keep making sure that I'm making good food choices, because that is another thing that helps me feel my best as well. So it's not just about sort of looking and saying, well, these are numbers. It's about looking at the sort of food that, for me anyway, if I'm eating sort of more real foods, so fruits, vegetables, meats and that kind of thing, it definitely helps me feel better, and it makes me want to, you know, continue working hard to lose the weight and feel my best self. So yeah, I think that's all I've really got to say. Now, I did film a video this week on Wednesday and I haven't edited it, and I feel now that too much time has passed since then and it would be silly. But if you would like to see that video and you don't think it's silly, let me know in the comments and I will edit and upload that tomorrow, even though it's like way back in time. But maybe that's just me assuming that people would be like, why are you uploading a video from like 4 days ago? But do let me know, and I will do that if anybody is interested in watching it. It is a bit of like, it's just like a daily vlog, but yeah, let me know and I'll do that. So Jim has some news for us all, so I'm gonna welcome him into the video. Come and join me, Jim. Come and join. Come and join. Let me make some room.
I'm on my way.
I'm away. Here he is.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
So you have some news to share with my lovely subscribers.
Yeah. Yes. So I've been doing a lot of thinking this last week because I did a long distance cycle ride across the country, and it's been a bit of a challenge with the heat and one thing and another. So on the way I decided to make some little videos, and I had a bit of an epiphany, a bit of a light bulb moment, and I thought, do you know what? I like the idea of doing a bit of a channel. So I discussed it with Maria when I got home, and she said she'd help me do it because I'm not very good at that kind of thing. Although, you know, I'm willing to learn and I will learn. And I'm going to call it, because we thought of the name this morning, didn't we? Yeah. I'm going to call it Walks, Talks and Furniture Restoration. Okay? Which I know is a little bit of a weird title. I got it from the idea of kind of zen and motorcycle maintenance kind of thing.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to go with that. And basically, it's about, I'm going to do like one small sort of vlog, do you call it, a week?
I think you're going to do a weekly vlog in
a weekly
one,
vlog,
aren't you?
yeah. So like it's what I've been doing during the week and stuff like that. So I don't know if you know, but what I do is I get old furniture and bring it into like a contemporary style and then sell it online. That's what I do. I really love what I'm doing. I find it therapeutic. As most of us have, I've got some issues that we can address later, and it's never a dull moment, let's put it that way. So there's always something going on that's quite interesting.
So I think your first video is going to be
about,
so you did do a little video diary of Jim's cycle from Portsmouth to Hornsey.
No, it's from Southport to Hornsey. But thank you.
No, yeah, so
we'll go to Portsmouth one day though. That's the bottom end.
Where do I get Portsmouth from?
I don't know.
Southport.
Yeah, so it's from Southport on the west coast, just below Blackpool, to Hornsey on the east coast, which is kind of Hull way really.
Yeah.
And it's little videos of my journey.
Yeah, you did sort of like little sort of daily check-ins, didn't you?
That's right, yeah. Most of them I'm sort of drenched in sweat and sort of cursing. They're quite all shouting at sheep, something like that. But anyway, yeah, so I thought I'd give it a go. So, you know. So
what we're going to do over the weekend is we're going to set your channel up, aren't we? Edit Jim's first video.
And then sometime next week or something.
Yeah, I will. If anybody is interested in going and seeing lovely Jim's channel, which I'm sure you are, I will leave a link in my next video. So yeah, that's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, watch this space.
Watch this space, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here because we need to go and pick up some kiddie winkles very, very shortly. Or
as we call them, the snids.
The snids.
Snid 1 and snid 2.
In a very loving way. But yeah, so hopefully next week will be a success again. I'm just going to focus on making sure my awareness is still there, keeping my fire burning. If you are also on a weight loss journey or a wellness journey, I would love to know how you're getting on in the comments, and if you would just like to say hi and let me know how your week has gone, I would love that also. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up.
And we want to see the one from earlier, don't we? So everybody ask her.
Oh, that video from, oh right, okay. Well, Jim wants it, so.
I do. And although I'm not on my period, right, you know, I feel your pain.
Okay, so if you haven't yet subscribed, if you hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And if you do enjoy my videos and would like to keep up to date with when they go live, you can hit the notification bell. And until next time, stay happy, healthy, and well.
Awesome.
Have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.